To everyone viewing this video, I bid you pleasant greetings. I am a 23-year United States Army veteran who is excited to continue serving my country by helping people overcome obstacles that are preventing them from living their American dream. Our politicians. You will come to know me as Anav. That is my pen name. The word Anav is Hebrew for I am the poor, and it is synonymous with the title of my first book, The Invisible America. The subtitle is Why is one of the richest countries in the world fighting its most embarrassing failure of all time, the war to end poverty? The war on poverty has been silent since the last 12 presidential administrations after President Lyndon B. Johnson initiated it during his State of the Union address on January 8, 1964. Because of this neglect, our country is in extreme danger for the present and future generations of people living in poverty, stricken communities in America. At this moment, 37.9 million people are living in poverty, according to the United States Census Bureau. This tells us that not only is our government aware of this situation, but it also shows us they have no efforts in rekindling the war on poverty as part of any attempt to get elected or reelected. Clearly, this is an example of how they have no consideration for the impoverished suffering in America. Now, I spent 3 years writing and revising this book to stay current on the lack of progress our government has refused to help people living in poverty. They have no desire for them to escape poverty. We have over 83 social welfare programs that we don't know if they can be combined to help people in poverty escape it and see poverty as a thing of the past. Why are American politicians giving trillions of money or dollars in foreign aid to countries holding out their hand annually without holding them accountable to how they utilized last year's fundings? It makes you wonder what's really going on in Washington. Now, don't take me wrong. I believe in helping people, including people in other countries. But I also believe in what the Bible says. Jesus said, physician, heal thyself. 39.7 people living in poverty doesn't sound like we're doing that. We need to use the funds that we're giving to foreign aid for countries that can't show us what they did with the money and apply it to repairing our country, establishing social welfare programs that will help a person escape poverty for good. My book, The Invisible America, will be on Amazon June 1st, 2024. Now, this is what I need from you to help promote my book. First, forward this podcast to everyone that you have connections with on all your social media platforms. Number two, buy my book to understand the state of our country so that you can vote and talk to your friends about voting. Now, please don't let the price deter you. The price is based on the charges Amazon receive at the purchase of the book plus taxes. And then finally, start a conversation with your friends. Get them to vote. The time of listening to politicians tell us they are trying to pass bills, but the Republicans or the Democrats or the what they call independents are refusing to vote in favor of the bills they never wrote. That time is over. Politicians won't change until you do. If their children can attend decent schooling, so should yours. If they can receive raises every year, why can't you? We should no longer choose the lesser of two evils as our next politician leaders. If we vote them in, we can vote them out. The task of determining who has done what to improve your welfare is so easy. Listen to the following examples and think about these issues. Number one, what do you see when you look out your back window, your front window, walk down your streets? Number two, are your streets receiving asphalt patch jobs or having whole streets replaced like in the middle class neighborhoods? How many closed schools do you see in your neighborhood? How often do you pass a boarded up home, apartment building, or closed hotels that could be used after renovation to house the homeless? How many times have you passed advertisement signs that promote the sale of alcohol and smoking products, but not advertisements escaping poverty? Number six, do you know what social welfare programs can be combined to help you escape poverty? Number seven, how many people hear gunfire in their communities, but never in the middle class communities? Now, I could go on, but you have to read the book to hear the rest. Let's get the word out about my book and your untapped power over politicians. It's time for them to experience the non-NFL moniker, which means not for long or my favorite, one and done. I am praying this book ignites a passion in all Americans to vote to remove politicians who have no passion for those living in poverty and replace them with politicians who are prepared to continue the war on poverty. Like the Bible says, the power of life and death is in the tongue. And I'm saying the power of life and death is in the vote. I ask sincerely that you buy my book, The Invisible America, by Anav, with the subtitle, Why is One of the Richest Countries in the World Hiding Its Most Embarrassing Failure of All Time? The War to End Poverty. Thank you.